Today is Wednesday, the 24th October, 2018. It's midday, about 2 o'clock, and this is my home in Garner, North Carolina. And Monday evening at about 9:45, 22nd of October, I heard a tremendous explosion, and the whole house shook. And after a moment, debris started tumbling down and rolling, and we went outside from our deck. I'll take you that way. You'll see the debris here, and we were, I encountered all that debris and just really had no idea what it was, except probably the first thought was that a tree fell. But of course, there's no tree falling here. First thing we heard about was, of course, that something hit the house. There was a tremendous explosion, and I was in the Vietnam War, and it seemed exactly like incoming artillery. Such a tremendous explosion. And then, like I said, the thing started rumbling and rolling down, hitting our deck here. And you see it hit the deck furniture and so forth. Get the other side of the view of the chimney here. There's still some debris on top up there on this side. On the other side, I don't see any debris on the other side. It looked like it was all blown away. I have there's a big piece of debris in the shrubs there, and I used a tape measure to see how far away it was. It's about 68 feet, and wouldn't possibly roll off the top here because if you just roll off, it would be caught on the wall of the deck here. So obviously, exploded and pushed that wall over the top 68 feet in all directions. And go back down and show you some more debris here. Large hawk there. Little big hunks here. We have 3 flags here, our university flags on the ground here. Old Glory's still here, never fell. The North Carolina flag is, base of it's broken off and laying sideways. I keep my garden tool implements there, and they've usually keep them hung up there. And a little pan here around this area here. We've learned since then that there's a large meteorite shower now, and that was our second thought after the tree fell. But again, as I said, no tree fell, and the other possibility is that something came out of an airplane, but I'm not sure that would make an explosion. It might if it, but I think a meteorite would make an explosion. If there is a meteorite still here, it could have been disintegrated, or it could be a piece down in the chimney, because of course I haven't looked down there. But this is our experience, and I've documented this. We have notified that the insurance company, my USAA. It's a very good company, and they're very busy with the hurricanes here in North Carolina, and they're going to be here tomorrow on Thursday. I guess the 25th, that is. They're coming, so we'll see what they say. And gas company inspected the entire premises and especially the fireplace area. They reported no gas leaks and found that the chimney has a large 12 by 16 inch open flue. They concluded a gas leak would vent into the atmosphere, and if ignited, it would not cause an explosion in the fireplace or chimney flue. By the way, there was no fire in the fireplace since last winter. The masonry construction company inspected the fireplace, the flue, and the chimney above. They used a video camera and visually examined and determined that there was no other damage below the roof. Above the roof, they identified an impact point near the southwest corner of the chimney, just below the southwest arch top. The impact destroyed the chimney above and arch top above. It's Sunday, the 11th of November. Happens to be Veterans Day, but it's almost 3 weeks from the explosion at the top of the chimney. And the very next day from the last video, USAA came over and explained the situation, and very quickly he said, well, obviously it's an explosion, so you're covered. So we brought a contractor in, and it's all fixed. And meanwhile, well, we've checked all of the debris around the ground, and we couldn't find the evidence of anything that looked like any sort of a meteorite. But we have saved a wheelbarrow full of soot and debris from inside the chimney, and we just bought a magnet, and we're going to sift this debris and see if we can find evidence of meteorite particles. We've learned that the meteorite is magnetic, so I've purchased this little magnetic bar here designed to pick up nails and tacks and those sorts of things. Already I've checked a few little dustpans full, and there is a lot of particles of metallic particles here. The chimney, of course, had wood burned, logs were burned in there, and there's no metal that I know of. We have used chimney sweep logs. They include aluminum sulfite, but that's not, aluminum's not attracted to magnets. So we're going to go through this, and if there's any more evidence, we'll add to this video. I learned that if a meteor in space survives the fall through the atmosphere and lands on Earth without completely burning up, it's called a meteorite. When the meteorite reaches the Earth's surface, it travels about 20,000 miles per hour, and it can explode upon impact. If you find a meteorite or fragment, it must have, number one, a charred or burned appearance, and number two, it must be attracted to a magnet. Here's what we discovered. So collecting more and more of the magnetic particles here, and after I checked this dustpan full of soot, I discarded it off. And add another scoop. So we'll keep doing this, and we'll come back. Kyle's checking for more meteorite shards and dust debris. So far he found a tiny little particle. We'll let you know if we find anything worthwhile. We've transferred the shards and the dust from the meteorite from the little white platter, and we put it in a jar, and we're using a magnet here, and it's really interesting.
You can see the way the shards all align with the magnetic field lines.
You can see the large pieces of shards there. How about that? As I mentioned before, my sister-in-law told us that she heard about a meteorite shower right now. Afterwards, I found this on the web. In conclusion, we don't have a 100% conclusion, but draw your own conclusion. And as for me, lots of folks, we believe a meteorite hit my house.